Hello, everyone. Welcome to Perspective Peak. I'm Leo.
And I'm Mia. Welcome back, Peak Performers. Here at Perspective Peak, our goal is simple: to help you build winning habits, master your productivity, and level up your English listening skills, all at the same time.
So happy you're here, friends. Get comfortable, maybe make a cup of tea, and let's spend some calm time together.
Leo, before we start, I have to confess something a little embarrassing.
Ooh, I love your confessions. Go on.
So this morning, I picked up my phone to check the time. Just the time, 1 second. And then, 40 minutes later, I was watching a video of a man building a tiny house for a cat. I have no cat. I don't even like that channel.
A tiny house for a cat? Mia!
I know, and that's exactly our topic today, Peak Performers: your phone, and how it quietly steals your focus, your time, and your energy, often without you even noticing.
Oh, this one hit me hard too. I used to feel tired and foggy by lunchtime every single day, and I couldn't understand why. My brain felt like it had 20 windows open at the same time. I wasn't even doing hard work. I just felt scattered and drained, like my battery was empty by noon.
And you blamed yourself for it, didn't you? Thought you just needed more sleep or more coffee.
Exactly. I tried everything. More sleep, more coffee, more lists. Nothing worked. Because the real problem wasn't my energy. It was where my attention was going all day.
20 windows. That's the perfect way to say it. So today, we'll explain why this happens, the real science behind it, and we'll give you simple, gentle steps to get your focus back. And don't worry, friends, this is friendly B1 English. Clear sentences, simple words spoken at a comfortable speed. When we use a stronger word, we'll stop and explain it right away.
You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be here. Let's grow together.
Okay, Leo, big question first. We say focus, but what does that really mean? Why is it so important?
Great question. Here's my favorite way to think about it. Imagine your attention is like a flashlight in a dark room. When you point the flashlight at one thing, you see it clearly. That's focus, your light on one task. But now imagine someone keeps grabbing the flashlight and pointing it everywhere. The window, the door, the floor, back to your task, then the ceiling. You can't see anything well anymore. That's what your phone does. Every notification grabs your flashlight and moves it.
I love that. So focus isn't about being smart, it's about keeping your light still.
Exactly. And here's why it matters for everything we care about on this show. You cannot learn English deeply if your light jumps every 10 seconds. You cannot finish good work or have a real conversation or even relax properly. Focus is the quiet engine behind all of it. So today, we're going to protect that flashlight.
And I think a lot of people don't realize they've lost it slowly, bit by bit. They don't remember the last time they read a book for an hour or watched a film without touching their phone once.
That's so true, and a little sad. 5 years ago, I could sit and read for 2 hours easily. Now, after 2 pages, my hand reaches for the phone by itself. I didn't decide to lose that ability. It just slipped away quietly.
Exactly. The good news is focus is like a muscle. If the phone made it weak, the right habits can make it strong again. That's the hopeful part of today. Okay, let me tell everyone the full story of my cat house morning because it shows the first big trap.
Please, I need the details.
So, I open my phone for the time, but on the screen there's a little red dot, a notification. So I tap it. It's a message. I reply. Then I see another app with a number on it. I open that. Then a video starts playing by itself and it's interesting, so I watch. then another, then another. Each one was only 15 seconds, so it felt free like eating one small chip. But 40 minutes disappeared. And the strange part? I didn't even enjoy it. I felt a little empty afterward.
So why does that happen? Why can't we just stop after one video?
This is the science, and it's a little scary. Researchers have found that these apps work on something called a dopamine loop. Dopamine is a brain chemical that gives you a small, ooh, nice feeling of reward. The clever and honestly sneaky part is that the reward is unpredictable. Most videos are boring, but every now and then, surprise, a really good one. Your brain doesn't know when the good one is coming, so it keeps saying, one more, maybe the next one. It's exactly like a slot machine in a casino. The machine is designed to keep you pulling the handle.
Oh, so my phone is a tiny casino in my pocket.
A tiny casino that you carry everywhere and even sleep next to.
That's terrifying and also very true. Okay, so what's the lesson here?
The lesson is the endless scroll is not your weak willpower. It's a machine built by very smart engineers to keep you there. So don't feel ashamed when you lose time. Instead, understand the trap, and then we change the machine, not just our willpower. For English learners, this matters a lot. The same attention the scroll eats is exactly the attention you need to actually learn and remember new words. Protect it.
You know what's interesting? You said you felt empty afterward. Not happy, empty.
Yes, and that's the cruel part. The slot machine gives you the want, but not the joy. Your brain wanted the next video, but watching it didn't actually feel good. So you're left with less time and no happiness. It's like eating a whole bag of chips. You didn't even taste them, and now you feel a little sick.
So it takes your time and your good mood at the same time.
Both at once, and that's why understanding it is so freeing. Once you see the machine clearly, you stop blaming yourself, and you start changing the setup instead.
That's so kind and so freeing. It's not, I'm lazy, it's, I'm fighting a casino. Okay, my turn. My story is about a different trap, the work that never gets done.
Oh, tell me.
So a while ago, I sat down to write something important. I had 2 hours. Easy, right? But every few minutes, I checked my phone. A message here, a quick look there. Just 1 second. After 2 whole hours, do you know how much I had written? 3 sentences. 3! I was exhausted, but I had done almost nothing. It felt like running all day and arriving nowhere.
Oh, that's the worst feeling. Busy but empty.
Right? And here's the science that blew my mind. Researchers call it attention residue. When you switch from your task to your phone and back, a part of your mind stays stuck on the phone, like glue left on a table. So you're not fully back yet. And studies suggest that after a single interruption, it can take up to 20 minutes to get your deep focus back completely.
20 minutes? From one quick look?
From one quick look. So imagine you check your phone every 10 minutes. You never, ever reach deep focus because every time you start climbing back up, something pulls you down again. It's like trying to fall asleep, but someone wakes you every 10 minutes. You never reach the deep, good sleep.
So the problem isn't the time the phone takes, it's the time your brain needs to recover after.
Exactly. That's the hidden cost nobody sees. We count the 2 minutes we spend on the phone, but we never count the 20 minutes of foggy, half-focus that come after. So a quick 5-minute break every half hour can actually destroy your entire afternoon.
Wait, so the breaks themselves were the problem, not the work.
The breaks were the problem. I thought I was being efficient, checking messages while I worked, but I was never really working and never really resting. I was stuck in the foggy middle the whole time. The lesson is, deep work needs long, unbroken time. Even small interruptions are far more expensive than they look. So when you study English, don't do 10 minutes with 5 phone checks. Do 20 minutes with 0. The quality is completely different. One focused block beats a whole messy hour.
long unbroken time. I'm writing that down. Okay, quick pause because I want to tell everyone where we're going next.
Ooh, a little preview.
So you've heard the scroll trap and the task switching trap. But in a few minutes, we're going to talk about something that genuinely shocked me when I learned it. Your phone can drain your focus even when you are not using it, even when it's face down on the table, silent, doing nothing. We'll explain how. So stay with us because this one changes how you set up your whole room.
Gosh, wait, even when it's off? Okay, now I'm curious too. But first, let's actually finish this thought. What do we do about the interruptions?
Well, that's a perfect lead-in to our next trap. And yes, the answer is partly about distance. Let me tell you about my desk.
The famous desk.
So I read about this study and I didn't believe it at first. Researchers found that when your phone is just sitting on your desk, face down, silent, not even buzzing, your brain still works a little worse. Your memory and your focus drop just because the phone is in sight. So I tested it on myself. 1 week, phone on the desk. The next week, phone in another room. And honestly, the difference was real. With the phone in the other room, I felt clearer, calmer, and I finished things faster.
But that's so strange. If you're not even touching it, why does it hurt your focus?
This is my favorite piece of science in the whole episode. They call it the brain drain effect. Here's the idea. When your phone is visible, a small part of your brain is always working to not look at it. You're using mental energy to resist the temptation all day long, quietly in the background. Imagine someone puts a delicious cake on your desk and says, "Don't eat it." Even if you never touch it, part of your mind is now busy not eating the cake. That part is no longer available for your real work.
So the phone is stealing energy even while it does nothing.
It's the laziest thief in the world. It just lies there and still robs you.
The laziest thief. Okay, so the lesson must be about distance.
Exactly. The lesson is out of sight is out of mind. You don't need more willpower, you need more distance. When the phone is in another room, your brain stops guarding it and that energy comes back to you for free. So when it's English study time or deep work time, the phone shouldn't be face down next to you. It should be in a different room entirely. Distance is the cheapest focus tool that exists. It costs nothing, takes 5 seconds, and works every single time.
That's brilliant, because it's not about being stronger, it's about being smarter with your space. Okay, next trap, and this one is about how we start the day, the morning scroll.
Oh, I am very guilty of this one.
So here's my old routine, and maybe some of you do this too. My alarm rings before my eyes are even fully open, before I've had water, before anything. My hand reaches for the phone. And in the first 5 minutes of my day, I've already seen the news, 3 messages, a problem at work, and a video of someone yelling about something. My day hasn't started, and I'm already stressed, already behind, already reacting.
Yes, you wake up calm and the phone fills you with everyone else's noise immediately.
Exactly that. And here's the science. When you reach for your phone the second you wake up, you start your day in reactive mode, meaning you're responding to other people's needs and other people's drama before you've chosen your own focus. Researchers talk about how the first hour sets the tone for your whole day, like the first domino that pushes all the others. If the first thing your brain does is jump between 20 things, it stays in jumpy mode for hours.
So the morning scroll doesn't just waste 10 minutes, it changes the shape of the whole day?
The whole day. A jumpy morning makes a jumpy afternoon. A calm, chosen morning makes a focused day. Think about it like the first song you hear in the morning. It sets your mood and it plays in your head for hours. The morning scroll is like waking up to 20 songs at once, all loud, all different. Your brain spends the rest of the day trying to recover.
And you never even chose those songs. Other people chose them for you.
Exactly, that's the heart of it. The lesson is protect the first 30 minutes of your day from the phone. Don't let the world shout at you before you've even said good morning to yourself. For learners, here's a beautiful swap. Instead of the morning scroll, do 5 quiet minutes of English. You start the day proactive and you build your skill. 2 wins before breakfast.
2 wins before breakfast. I love that. Okay, last trap, and this one is a little sad but very important. The cost to being present.
This one matters to me.
So, I was having dinner with a close friend, someone I really care about, and she was telling me something important about her life. But my phone was on the table and it lit up. I glanced at it, just a glance, and in that moment, I missed the most important sentence she said. She stopped and she said quietly, "It's okay, it wasn't important," but I could see it was. I felt terrible.
Oh, that's a heavy feeling. The glance that costs more than the message.
Exactly. And the science here connects everything. Researchers describe a state called continuous partial attention. It means you're a little bit here, a little bit there, never fully anywhere. You're at dinner, but also half on your phone, so you're not truly present in either place. And this is why we feel so mentally tired by the middle of the day, even when we haven't done much hard work. Being half here all day is exhausting. Imagine listening to 2 conversations at the same time. After an hour, you're drained, and you remember neither.
So the tiredness isn't from working hard, it's from never being fully in one place.
Yes, the lesson is presence is a gift to others and to yourself. When you talk to someone, be fully there. When you study English, be fully there. When you rest, be fully there. One thing at a time isn't old-fashioned. It's the secret to both peace and real progress. And honestly, people feel it when you're truly present with them. It's one of the kindest things you can give.
You know, that connects to learning too, doesn't it? You can't half learn a language.
You really can't. If you watch an English video while also checking your phone, your brain catches maybe 20%. You watched it, but you learned almost nothing. But 20 fully present minutes, phone in another room, eyes on the screen, mind right there, teaches you more than 2 distracted hours. Presence is the multiplier. It makes every minute count more.
So being present isn't just nicer, it's faster. You learn more in less time.
Exactly. The distracted way feels productive but isn't. The present way feels slow but is actually the fastest road there is.
That's beautiful, Mia. Okay, peak performers, we've shown you the 5 traps. Now let's turn it all into a clear plan, our step-by-step action plan.
Yes, 4 steps. Simple, gentle, and you can start today. Leo, step 1.
Step 1. Make your phone boring. Your phone is colorful and exciting on purpose to pull you in, so let's take that power away. Turn off all notifications you don't truly need, especially from social media and video apps. You can also switch your screen to Greyscale, which makes everything black and white, so the bright colors stop tempting your eyes. Why does this work? Because a boring phone is a phone you put down. For example, after I turned off notifications, my phone stopped buzzing every few minutes, and suddenly I could actually think. A common mistake is keeping notifications on just in case you miss something important. But the truly important people will call you. Everything else can wait.
Love it. Step 2. Use distance, not willpower. This is the big one. When you need to focus for work or to study English, put your phone in another room, not face down on the desk, another room behind a door. Why does this work? Because remember the brain drain? When the phone is out of sight, your brain stops using energy to resist it, and that energy comes back to you for free. For example, I leave my phone in the kitchen when I work in the bedroom, and my focus doubled. A common mistake is thinking I'll just keep it nearby and not look at it. Almost nobody can do that, and you shouldn't have to. Remove the temptation instead of fighting it all day.
So true. Step 3. Block your time like a sacred appointment. Choose a specific block of time, say 25 minutes, and protect it completely. During that block, one task only. No phone, no email, no switching. Treat it like an important meeting that you would never cancel. Why does this work? Because deep focus needs long, unbroken time to build, and a protected block gives it that space. For example, I do one 25-minute English block every morning, same time like brushing my teeth. A common mistake is waiting until you feel ready or have a free afternoon. That perfect afternoon never comes. Start with one small block today and protect it fiercely.
Yes, and step 4, replace the morning scroll with a high-value ritual. Instead of grabbing your phone the second you wake up, do one calm, positive thing first. Drink a glass of water, stretch, write one sentence, or, our favorite, listen to 5 minutes of English. Why does this work? Because the first 30 minutes set the tone for your whole day, so a calm, chosen start creates a calm, focused day. For example, I now keep my phone across the room and listen to a short podcast while I make coffee, instead of scrolling the news. A common mistake is keeping the phone next to your bed as your alarm, because then it's the first thing your hand finds. Use a real alarm clock and let your morning belong to you. My mornings finally belong to me again.
Okay, everyone, time for the part you've been waiting for, the extended vocabulary corner. 5 powerful words from today's episode with examples from both of us. Mia, word 1.
Word 1, distraction. A distraction is something that takes your attention away from what you're doing. The verb is distract. Leo, give us an example.
Sure. My phone is my biggest distraction when I tried to study.
And mine, the noise outside was a real distraction during the meeting.
Lovely. Word number 2, notification. A notification is a message or alert from an app that appears on your screen. The little sound, dot, or pop-up.
My example, I turned off my notifications so I could finally focus.
And mine, my phone had 50 notifications after just 1 hour.
Word number 3, scroll. To scroll means to move up or down through content on a screen, like through videos or photos.
My example, I only wanted to check the time, but I started to scroll for an hour.
And mine, she scrolls through her phone every night before bed.
Great one. Word number 4, focus. Focus means to give all your attention to one thing. As a noun, it's the state of full attention.
My example, it's hard to focus when my phone keeps buzzing.
And mine, after I moved my phone away, my focus got much better.
And word number 5, a useful B2 word, boundary. A boundary is a limit you set to protect your time, energy, or space. A line you decide not to cross.
My example, I set a boundary, no phone during dinner.
And mine, good boundaries with technology protect your focus and your peace.
5 words, distraction, notification, scroll, focus, and boundary. Use them this week, peak performers, and they're yours forever.
And you'll remember them because they're tied to real stories and real feelings. A word with a story behind it is a word you keep. A word from a list is a word you forget by tomorrow.
So here's the big lesson of today, friends. Your phone is not evil. It's a powerful tool. But right now, for most of us, the tool is using us instead of the other way around. The good news is you don't need more willpower. You need a few smart boundaries: a boring phone, some distance, protected time, and a calm morning. Small changes, big focus.
And please, be patient and kind with yourself. You're not weak for losing time to your phone. You're a normal human up against a machine built to catch you. Don't try to fix everything today. Pick just one step, maybe putting your phone in another room for 20 minutes, and start there. One small win at a time.
And tell us in the comments, what is your #1 phone distraction, and which step are you going to try first? Write it in English. We can't wait to read every single one and reply to you.
Subscribe, hit the bell, and start thinking deeper while you see higher. Keep learning, keep growing.
See you next week on Perspective Peak.
Perspective peak, yeah, we set the pace. Moving to the top, we win the race. We win the race. Perspective peak, start thinking deeper while you see higher.